Alright, I've gathered my supplies, I've washed my hands, and I've checked the chart for diagnosis. Knock, knock, knock.
Come in.
Alright, Mr. Beckham, I'm Keely. I'm a student physical therapist assistant. Can you tell me your first and last name?
Beckham Tiemann.
And your date of birth?
August 21st, 2002.
Alright, Mr. Beckham, let me see your wristband, make sure. Awesome. Alright, so I'm in here because of your recent motor vehicle accident. You've been laying in bed for a long time. So your supervising PT sent me in here to get some spine range of motion. Basically what that means is I'm going to be measuring how the flexibility of your spine and your neck, because you've been laying for a long time, so it may have been decreasing by the time you've been laying in here.
Mm-hmm.
What you're going to do for me is just I'm going to tell you what to do. Stand up, look down, look up, nothing crazy. Are you okay with standing up and looking around? Does that make you nauseous?
No.
Okay, do you have any recent fractures I should be aware about?
Mm-mm.
Any open wounds?
Mm-mm.
Have you seen any other therapies today?
Mm-mm.
Do you understand what I need from you?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Is it okay if we go ahead and get started?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So the first thing we're going to do, I'm going to leave you seated. Go ahead and sit up for me. Alright. So let me make sure you get 90. Alright. And go ahead and look down for me. Alright, stop. Alright, relax. Alright, you went to 90. There it goes. I got about 90 to 115, so 25 degrees. Alright, go ahead and look back for me. Alright, good. Start at 90. Alright, relax. So I got about 32. Alright. So the next thing we're going to do is lateral flexion. So I'm going to get behind you. Alright, go and sit up for me. So I'm going to palpate C7. I'm going to put my fulcrum around that. Have it go down his spine. Alright. And that's at the middle of his head. What you're going to do is you're going to touch your ear to the side of your shoulder for me. Alright, stop. Alright, relax. Alright, I got about 30 degrees. Yeah, 30 degrees. Alright, now we're going to do rotation. I'm going to get up on my stool here. Alright, so go ahead and sit straight up for me. You can find the center of your head. Alright, what you're going to do is you're going to look to the side for me. Or your right side, my bad. Thank you. Alright, relax. I got about 53. Let me get down. Alright, the next thing we're going to do, I'm going to have you standing. And alright, so I have you standing. The first thing we're going to do is flexion. So I'm going to make a mark. Is it okay if I mark on you?
Yeah, that's fine.
And do you feel comfortable standing?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so here's a mark at C7. And I'm going to palpate in your lower hip area. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Put that back. Alright, filling the iliac crests. Finding S2 right there. Gonna make a mark. Alrighty. Alright, from C7 to S2, I got about 47 centimeters. Gonna document that. Alright, so what I'm gonna have you do, so you're gonna roll your head first, then your shoulders. I'm gonna be holding onto your hips just so I can make sure to feel whenever they move, okay? So go ahead and roll forward for me. Slowly. Stop. Can you stay in this position for a second?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, now I have 56. Relax. Alright, gonna document that. Alright, the next thing we're gonna do is extension. So kind of the same concept, but instead of going forward, we're gonna be going backwards. You're gonna hold onto your hip. Go slow. Alright, stop. Hold that. Move your head up for me. Just a little bit. There you go. Alright. I think you can go back a little bit more. Let's lean more back. There you go. Okay, stop. You comfortable? I'll try to act fast. There you go. Alright, I have 45. Relax. That hurt?
No.
You don't have a lot of extension.
I know.
Alright, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do side bending. So what you're going to do, you're going to put your arms to your side. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and scoot back a little so the camera can see. I'm going to make a mark on your leg, is that okay?
Yeah.
Alright, put your leg bent up for me. Thank you. Go ahead and, you don't have to do that side.
What?
Just no, you're fine. Put your arm down for me. There you go. Alright, relax. Make sure your face forward. Alright, so what you're going to do is you're going to bend to that side as far as you can, kind of dragging your hand down. Going to hold onto your hip. Okay, go ahead. Alright, stop. Go back a little more. We're going to do that again, but we're going to do it slowly, okay?
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Alright, stop. Alright, relax. Alright, I got 10, 12 centimeters. Gonna document that. Alright, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do TMJ depression. So go ahead and sit down for me. There you go. Alright, so what you're going to do is I'm going to just be holding this around your mouth. It's not going to go in your mouth at all. What you're going to do is just open your mouth as far as you can go. Sorry, do some. I got about 5 centimeters, relax. Document. Alright, so the last few things we're going to do is we're going to do functional tests. So I'm going to have you standing up. Alright, so what you're going to do is you're going to try to touch the floor. Do you feel comfortable doing it by yourself or do you need me to hold on?
Oh, it's fine, I got it.
Alright, go and touch the floor. Alright, that's fine, perfect. Alright, so you're about 7 centimeters from the floor. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Alright, so the last thing we're going to do is we're going to do what it's called an overhead test. So when you look up, you see the squares on the ceiling?
Yes.
So I want you to go back as far as you can and count the squares you can see.
Alright. 4.
4 squares?
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead and sit down for me. Alright, Mr. Beckham, that's about it for today. Do you have any questions for me?
No, ma'am.
How's your pain?
It's fine.
Okay, did it increase at all? Are you nauseous?
No, ma'am.
Alright, well you did great today. Are you in a comfortable position?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, if we're an inpatient, I would leave him in a locked lowered position. This chair is locked and safe. I'm going to go relay everything I saw to my supervising PT. I'm going to give him all the data I collected, tell him you did great. Well, if you don't have any questions, I'm going to go ahead and wash my hands.
Alright.